Okay, recording from the camera. Okay, now I'm recording my screen. And now I'm recording my audio. Hey guys, today I'm having a look at two microphones. The microphone I'm talking into right now is a very popular microphone, the Blue Yeti. And then over here we have a new microphone from Aokeo that I've been trying out. It's called the Aokeo Warrior, I do believe. I'm doing the side angle so you can see what mic I'm talking into. I'm also recording the screen so you can see the audio levels. I'm going to run through a series of tests so you can kind of see the differences between these two mics and the advantages that each mic has. So right now I'm not doing any audio editing. The audio you're hearing is coming straight from this mic. And I've got the gain turned down really low. So on the mic itself, I've got the gain turned up most of the way. But on my computer, you can see here, I've got it turned down to just 25%. And the reason I did that is so I could match it up with the gain of this Aokeo mic, which let's go ahead and switch to the Aokeo mic right now. Okay, so now this is the Aokeo mic. So this is with the gain up on the Aokeo mic 100%. So this is as loud as it gets. You can see I'm just a few inches away, and you can see here on Audacity, the audio levels, they're not too great. So the first thing I really noticed with this mic is the gain cannot be turned up super high. So that's something to be aware of with this mic. Okay, so now we're going to switch gears a bit. I am going to go back about a foot and talk into the mic. So I'm still talking into the Aokeo Warrior mic, but you can see that the levels are much lower just because I'm so far away from the microphone. This is the Blue Yeti mic, speaking the same distance, so you can kind of compare how that sounds. So the next test I want to do, I'm actually going to turn on the compressor in Audacity. The compressor will raise the levels so you can hear everything a little bit better. Okay, so here is the compressor on. Okay, so now I'm still talking into the Blue Yeti. The compressor has been turned on in Audacity. And you'll probably be able to tell that there's some background noises. I've got my window open partially. This is kind of intentional. I'm also on a table with a hard drive that's a spinning disk, so you can probably pick up some sound from that. This is kind of my normal environment. So this is what it sounds like. And the Blue Yeti, it really picks up sound really well. And this could be a good thing. This could be a bad thing. You know, if you're not in an environment that's really quiet, then this might not be ideal. But if you're just trying to pick up all the sound, then this is actually really good. And this has really good sound. Okay, now let's switch to the Aokeo Warrior. Okay, so now I'm on the Aokeo Warrior. And I'm just gonna not talk for a second. Okay. So you'll probably notice that it's a lot quieter, and I haven't read any information about this, but it looks like this mic actually has built-in noise cancellation, and this can be a good thing or a bad thing as well. So this means if you are in a noisy environment, this will actually help kind of cut down some noise reduction. If you're in an environment that you have some sound and you don't have time to do post-processing and you just want to speak into a microphone and have noise reduction, then boom, you've got a microphone to do it. And that's pretty cool, actually. The disadvantage of that, however, is when you're not speaking 3 inches to the mic like this, but if you're speaking back about a foot, and this is kind of a more normal, natural, comfortable range that you would speak at, you can kind of hear, I'm not sure the technical term of this, but it's kind of like clipping off of the audio. You can hear it's almost robotic. It doesn't sound quite as natural, just because the this just because the microphone's working hard on reducing the noise, so it's cutting out some of my voice. Now let's switch back to the Blue Yeti. Okay, so I'm back the same distance, but you'll notice it's not really, my voice still sounds normal. It's picking up a lot of sound that you can hear. Okay, so we've got compressor off again, and I'm speaking up close to the Aokeo mic. I just want to talk a few more things about some advantages of the Aokeo mic and some advantages of the Blue Yeti mic. So this Aokeo mic has one thing that the Blue Yeti mic does not have, which is an echo knob. I'll turn this up a little bit. Okay, so that's echo about 1/3 of the way. That's echo about 2/3 of the way. And this is echo all the way on. So yeah, echo, echo. Let's turn this back off. Well, okay, this is halfway. This is what echo sounds like halfway. Personally, I'm not a fan of echo. I would never use it. I will say this though, the echo on this mic sounds much better than echo I've heard on other mics. It almost sounds like real echo, I guess. So that could be a good thing, especially if you like echo. If you're in a karaoke or KTV environment, I mean, I'm pretty sure Aokeo is coming straight from China, where KTV is very popular. So I imagine that's why they're putting on this echo, because that might actually be what this mic is used for, is just for singing karaoke. Who knows? A few other things I really like about this Aokeo mic. I mean, you can tell the size, it's not very big, especially when compared to the Blue Yeti. It's very small, portable. It comes in its own case. It's very nice. I think the design is very sleek. It looks really great. Super easy to use. You just plug it into your computer. Boom, ready to go. Another thing I really like about this Aokeo mic is it has two plugs underneath for listening in on the audio that you hear. So you can plug it into headphones, or you can also plug it into an amp or Bluetooth speaker or something else. And I imagine this is for karaoke. But it's really nice that you can actually hear the audio as you're talking. This is one really great feature of this Warrior mic. And here's the Blue Yeti. So the Blue Yeti does not have echo, which I think is fine. The Blue Yeti does have a mute button off. That's kind of handy. I'm not a huge fan of the design of the Blue Yeti. I wish all of the knobs were in front. They are not. That makes things kind of difficult in back. Another advantage of the Blue Yeti is it does have 3 microphones, and you have different settings for the microphones. I won't go over what all the different settings do, but it certainly is an advantage for the Blue Yeti. Both of these microphones just plug into USB directly into the computer, which is nice. I will say, however, that I had a big problem with the Blue Yeti with certain cords creating feedback. With the Aokeo mic, I haven't had any problem with any cord. They've all worked fine plugging in. So my final thoughts on the mics and why I would recommend one or over the other. So the Blue Yeti, it is a great all-around mic. The main disadvantage of the Blue Yeti is the price is a bit expensive compared to other mics, and it's really kind of bulky and large, which may not necessarily be a disadvantage for some, but if you really want the best sound, you're going to have to mount it somehow, and that can be difficult and cost more money to do. And now, why I think you would want to use the Aokeo mic. For me, the biggest disadvantage of the Aokeo mic is definitely the gain. The gain is not very high. You can see I'm just talking a few inches above it. I've got the gain turned up all the way, and this is about as good as it gets. That being said, I do think that the sound quality on this mic is quite good, And it's nice that it has the noise cancellation feature if that's something that you need. So if you're in an environment that has a lot of sound and you just want something quick and easy to set up and not have to do any post-processing, I think this is a good mic for that. As far as price goes, I don't actually know how much the Warrior costs. I don't know if it's actually on the market right now yet or not. This is a sample sent to me by Aokeo. So we'll kind of see how that goes. It might be that it's a lot cheaper than the Blue Yeti. And if it is, that's certainly a good advantage over the Blue Yeti.